Hey, everybody. How are you all today? I hope you're doing well. The sun is out, so hopefully you're getting outside to do some walking around safely. But thank you for joining me here again. We're going to get started. Let me pull up our presentation for today. So this, of course, is your Distance Learning Academy, as you guys have come to expect. I appreciate those of you that have been texting me and emailing me. Keep that coming if you have any questions. But we're going to get into session 14 today. And this week, I'm going to kind of switch it up a little bit. And we're going to be not looking at one story or stories the same way that we have been for the past couple of weeks. Instead, we're going to be thinking about a question this week and doing some reading and thinking about that question. So the question is, what makes a song an anthem? And today you're going to read a short article about songs that have become anthems or kind of like powerful songs for people. And our objective is that you will annotate the text by stopping to summarize a section and highlighting supporting details. So the big idea here is that when you read and you annotate, that you're not just highlighting everything or randomly selecting things to highlight, that you're highlighting with a purpose, because that will help you stick the information in your mind or use it when you need to come back to it. So today I'm going to teach you that a good way to annotate is to stop after a paragraph or a short section of text. Think about a summary of what you've read in that section and to write it on a note, either a sticky note or on a little bubble like you'll see in StudySync, and highlight the details in the paragraphs that support the summary. So after you write your summary, you'll go back into that part of the text and you'll highlight the sections or the details that support your summary. It's a good way to pick out the important details and also think closely about the text. So here, let me show you how this is going to work. Today you will start in StudySync, and there is this assignment here called your fight song, which is where we will begin this week. And what I want you to do with this is the article where you will read. After you read, then I want you to type a response here. I want you to notice that you only have 280 characters. So there can't be a very long response. That's probably. And so here, I want to show you how you're going to use the annotation skill that I just told you about to highlight and annotate your text. So this article is called Your Fight Song, and the question is, what makes your song, or what makes a song an anthem? There's some directions for you right here. Annotate the text by stopping after every paragraph to summarize and highlight important details. So let me read the first two paragraphs here and show you how I would do this. It says, is there a song that gets you singing every time? Does it feel like the songwriters wrote it personally for you? If so, you've got a personal anthem. In 2013, many people discovered a new personal anthem in a Disney song. The song Let It Go is sung in the movie Frozen. The character's Elsa channels an exhilarating feeling of embracing one's true self, flaws and all. One group in particular drew inspiration from the song: people with disabilities and chronic illnesses. Michelle Black, who had recently been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, started crying in the theater when she first heard it. Someone finally understood me, she told NPR. The song's writers say that they wanted the lyrics to be about dealing with and letting go of the pressure to be perfect. Okay, now this is a good spot for me to stop. It's after two paragraphs, but that first paragraph is pretty short. So I'm going to stop here and I'm just going to summarize what I just read, just to make sure that I'm comprehending. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to look for specific details in the text that support my summary. Now, before I started recording, I did write my summary of this section. And here's what I wrote. I said, many people have strong connections to certain songs. Some people find strength in the lyrics of the song Let It Go from Frozen. The people who wrote the song said that they created it to help people. right? So that's my summary. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to highlight details that support what I just wrote. So let me reread here. Okay. I'll say this. And then people with disabilities and chronic illnesses, because I talk about that. And then somebody finally understands me. And oh yeah, I talked about this, how they wanted it to be about letting go of pressure. Okay, so now what I've done here is, again, I've summarized these two sections, and then I just went back and I reread and I tried to highlight important details that helped me write my summary. That's helpful to me because now those details are really going to stick in my mind. And also, if I were to go back and write about this or talk about it, then I have some key details here that I know I've already used to write my summary, and that can help me do my writing, or it can help me when I need to speak about it. So that's what I'd like for you to do with the rest of this article here. Notice it's only about 6 paragraphs long, so it's kind of short. And I want to see what you say for your summaries after each paragraph. Again, after you finish it, be sure to type your answer here. You can also answer this question by just selecting one of the things. And then I'm not going to click this, but if you click this button right here, it'll tell you what this 158 stands for, which is kind of cool. It's like a little trivia question. So that is all for your lesson today. So after you do that, I also want you to do 25 minutes of independent reading. And I want you to apply today's strategy. So even though we're using this with a nonfiction text, you can also stop and summarize and pull out important details in the books that you're reading and the fiction books that you're reading. So do that with your sticky notes. Also keep noticing things about the character and how they're talking and how they're changing and all of that. Then I also want you to do your ticket to leave on the Google Classroom. There's one more thing here that I need you all to do. I looked on Flipgrid this morning and I saw that no one had uploaded their video yet, and I want you to do that. So if you want to go back to yesterday's section, there's a link for Flipgrid, which is like this cool little video site where it's going to let you record a short video. And all I want you to do is to say hello and to say a fun fact about yourself. So here, I'm going to do one for you as we are talking. So I'm going to click on that plus sign and it brings up the video on my computer. And I can do a lot of things here, but I'm going to record. And I remember I need to say hello and I need to share a fun fact about myself. So I'll click the record button. It's counting down. I'll say, hello everyone. My name is Mr. Ahrens. And a fun fact about me is I know how to juggle. All right, so that's my video. I can do a lot of cool stuff with it. I can put different filters on it, or I can draw on it and make my eyes evil, stuff like that. Let me clear that out. That looks really freaky. Okay, and so then I'm going to, I'll make it cool. Then I hit next. I can check to make sure it's what I want. Yep, it's what I want. Yep, and there we go. It should be uploaded to the site now so that everybody can see it. Oh, there it is. Juggling. Awesome. And I'm going to submit the video. And now it's on the site and you guys can see it. And I want you to make your own. And that is all. So I hope you guys have a good Tuesday, and I will talk with you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.